So how does this new student loan forgiveness affect you? Well, I'm going to cover you falling into three main categories. One, you currently have federal student loan debt. Number two, you've had student loan debt, but you've been making payments through the COVID payment pause. And number three, you don't have any student debt at all. I know this could be a hot button issue for some people, and I'm going to cover this from a purely financial point of view. I'm also going to include links in the description of all the information I've gathered. And with that, let's begin. This is a one-time opportunity. Don't expect this to happen again in any time in the near future. This loan forgiveness will also not be treated as taxable income for federal income tax purposes. This current student loan forgiveness program can be broken down into three main parts. Number one, this is expected to be the final extension of the student loan repayment pause and is expected to go through December 31st, 2022. That means for anyone who's had their federal student income payments paused, you can expect for them to resume in January 1st of 2023. So knowing that, please plan ahead accordingly to fit that within your budget. You will not need to do anything to extend the pause. It'll happen automatically, just like the ones before it. You can expect to receive a notice from your student loan provider about 3 weeks before your payments are expected to resume. Number two, it provides up to $20,000 in student debt relief if you have used the Pell Grant and you still have the loans, or up to $10,000 if you have not used the Pell Grant. There are a couple of requirements here. One is that they have to be held by the Department of Education, and number two, there is an income cap of $125,000 for an individual or $250,000 if you're filing jointly or head of household. Now, to receive this income loan forgiveness, about 8 million won't have to do anything. It will be applied automatically since the Department of Education already has your income data. If they don't have your data, or if you are unsure if they do, you can sign up to be notified of when the application is available to complete and submit. I'll leave a link in the description below, and the application should be out by early October. After submitting the application, you should expect to receive relief in about 4 to 6 weeks. Also, if you are employed by nonprofits, the military, federal, state, tribal, or local government, you may be eligible for complete loan forgiveness through their Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Until October 31st of 2022, they are waiving many eligibility requirements, so act now and go to pslf.gov. I'll also include a link in the description. And then finally, part three, it will reduce future monthly payments for lower and middle income borrowers. Now, how do they do that? One, it will require borrowers to pay no more than 5% of their discretionary income toward monthly undergraduate loans. This is down from 10% currently. Also, if you're earning under 225% of the federal poverty level, which is about earning $15 an hour, your minimum payment could be zero. You can also have your loan balances forgiven after 10 years of payments, and this is down from 20 years before this. This will only apply if you have $12,000 or less in loans. They will also cover your unpaid interest so that your total loan balance won't increase over time if you're making those required monthly minimum payments. If you're planning to buy a home in the near term using a home loan, talk to your lender about what your expected monthly payments will be, because that may help you qualify for a loan. So for the second category of people that have made payments during the COVID repayment pause, it's not quite clear if or how those funds will be reimbursed to you. The most likely scenario is that they're going to establish a cutoff date, and then whatever your payment amounts is as of that date, that's how much loan forgiveness you can qualify for, up to the limit. That being said, additional guidance is expected to come out in the next few weeks, and I'll cover it when it does. The third group is that if you do not currently have any student loan debt, it's unlikely that this will be any benefit to you at all. It's important to note that any federal debt forgiveness reduces the amount that's owed to the federal government, which results in that difference ultimately being the responsibility of taxpayers. For example, the Paycheck Protection Program gave out almost $1 trillion to businesses, with much of that debt forgiven. In this case, the student loan forgiveness is expected to cost anywhere from 24 to 48 billion per year for the next 10 years. And those estimates are based on how many people take advantage of the program and what is factored into those estimates. More accurate numbers will be available in the next few months. That's it for now. Comment below and click on the links in the description for more information. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.